want to touch on Taylor Swift. Okay.
Okay.
Just want to talk back and forth about it. I see that she's like taking over the world. Like she's so successful. Personally, it never spoke to me. Like I never connected with her music. She's obviously a really beautiful woman. She's a really gifted singer. Like she's obviously mega talented, great songwriter. Personally, the music didn't connect with me. I'm kind of curious to hear your take. Are you a Taylor Swift fan? If so, why? If not, why not? I'm kind of curious, like, bounce ideas back and forth about that.
I am a Taylor Swift fan. I would not describe myself as a Swiftie, and I quite frankly just can't justify spending the money to go see her live. Although I've had friends that have gone and seen her, and they've all raved about her, and I'm sure her shows are a spectacle.
So help me understand that, like, she's on top of the world. Like, help me understand as somebody. And let me just like side note before you answer the question to the listeners. I'm not saying like if I don't get it, it sucks. Like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like enlighten me on like what is so special like about her presence or her music that connects with her fans.
I think there's an earnestness to her songs that is genuine, that feels really present. I think there's also a sense of self-awareness in her lyrics, which is refreshing. I think she's a little bit in on her own joke, which is kind of cuts both ways. You don't want to come across as smug, but you also don't want to come across as too
self-depreciative.
Self-deprecating. And I think she just walks a fine line. She straddles genres really well. I think she and her team are incredible at marketing her. I think she's a talented songwriter. At the end of the day, all this comes down to telling stories with music, and she does that very well.
That's what people say. I think for me, it's like the style doesn't reach to me for some reason, but that's what everybody says, that like her songs, the story of her songs really connect to her audience. And I will say this, I did watch her in an interview once, and I was like, her presence is so like powerful for like this like petite woman. Like she's just has this like confident, but again, like you said, not like arrogant necessarily, just like secure, confident, like leader.
She's comfortable in her own skin.
Yeah. In like the right, in like a good way, like not a bad way. Yeah.
Yeah. And I listened to the albums I've been listening to of hers recently are the ones that came out during the pandemic, Folklore, and I think it was Midnights. And they're both, they're a little bit more intimate. They're a little less, I would say, like big P poppy. Those speak to me, I think, more than 1989 or some of the other ones. But again, she's just a great songwriter, and she's really talented, and I'm glad she's doing as well as she is.
I'm going to have to like give some of her I'm going to have to ask my sister, because my sister is a huge fan, and like give a couple songs another shot. Okay. Next question for you.